Hey y'all, Ritz here with another Watcher of Realms video. Today we're going to answer that weekly question of, should you summon? Yes. Yes, you should. I was tempted to end it there. It would have been hilarious. But we're going to go a little bit more in depth. Yes, you should be summoning. The question is, where should you summon? There are a lot of banners going on. Don't get confused. The shard summoning is a whole different thing. Don't jump the gun and in the celebration thing, celebration shop over here. Wait, not there. Not the quests are good, but in the shop, don't buy the Helga shards. Don't buy the Helga shards. Not right away. First thing you should buy is the Raven's Crest. Those Helga shards, if you need them later, are going to be around for another, let's see, 18 and a half days. So just hold off on that. Don't buy the Helga shards. Over here, let's take a look at the actual summonings. This is not an actual summoning. You don't have to use summoning crystals. You just have to attain 200 shards. There's 290 attainable shards. Let's see, I think it's right here. Yep. 290 shards in total. You can see through events it's 180 and through Oracle Trials it's 110. That does not mean you have to get the top 3 spots to get them. The Oracle Trials are down here at the bottom in red. You can see they are usually just the points at the bottom. It is not counting the winners of the Oracle Trials, which are going to be a bloodbath right now. Don't worry about that. And then up here, just through regular process and farming and all that, you're going to get 180. So you only need 20 more through Oracle Trials to summon her. So don't worry about it. Don't waste your event currency on her shards. Save those. Now, firstly, don't summon Thursday. Don't summon tomorrow. Wait till Friday. And I'm going to tell you why. If you haven't gotten this whole, what's it called? Pity summoning, pity manipulation until now, then we're going to go through it right now. The Argent summoning is, I don't know what Argent means, but the Argent summoning is for Anura. At 150 summons, she is guaranteed. No questions asked. At your 150th summon, you will get Anura. It doesn't matter if you summoned 8 other ones along the way. It doesn't matter if you summon no other ones along the way. Yes, it's a 15x to get her if you get a Lego along the way, but it's not guaranteed to get her along the way. It is guaranteed at the 250th summon. So after 250 summons, you will get her. Now, if you want her A1, for instance, just rip on that as much as you can. Fine. And of course, Idril. If you don't have her, summon her. Definitely. Gotta get Idril. Idril's amazing. If you are wondering why, just look at all the stuff I had to do in my Gear Raid 3 without Idril and Dolores. It's a lot to get through Gear Raid 3 without Idril, and to get through a lot of things without Idril is much harder. Summon Idril. Get her. She's amazing. But the reason you should not summon tomorrow, but wait till Friday, is because of this. We have a raid up. It's a 2x by 15x, meaning you have a double chance to get a Lego. So usually it's a small chance to get a legendary hero. If you get a legendary hero, then it's a 15x for whatever hero's on the banner. But it's a very small chance. Now you have a double chance to get a legendary hero, which is amazing, aside from the fact that there are crazy heroes on this banner. Now, when it comes down to it, Harpoon, nothing to be excited about unless you need him for summoning Abomination. The one-time fusion, definitely need that. He's awesome. Nasande is a very good healer for the beginning, at least. She's very good for Piercer Trials. She's useful. There's a lot of places she's useful for. She's not amazing. She's not like a break the bank. You got to summon her like Idril, for instance. But yeah, Deimos, one of the most rare summons in the game. There are many, many people who have gotten rare legendary heroes and still don't have a Deimos. Like, I saw there was someone who has a Leia. It's the most rare. There's two, I think, Leia and one more, who are like the most rare legendary lords in the entire game. And he doesn't have a Deimos. He has a Leia, but not a Deimos, which is crazy. Deimos is one of the most rare summons in the game. This is a 15x for him. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I hope you get him along the way to getting a legendary hero. I hope you pull him along with 3 other legendary heroes in one pull. That would be amazing. If you do, drop a comment. If you get him, drop a comment. I want to know who you get in this summoning. Definitely. But Boreas. A lot of people were very annoyed at the Boreas nerf. Everyone was freaking out. Basically, it took him from way beyond overpowered, and he should never have been released like that, to basically being just overpowered. He does as much damage as Comet, who is the king of AoE, basically, but all Comet does is damage. He should do the most damage of any AoE mage because all he does is damage. Boreas not only does as much damage as he does, he also brings crowd control because he has freezes in his kit. He also has slows in his kit. He also has anti-heal in his kit. He basically is the ultimate hero for Gear Raid 1. And in a number of other places, he's incredible. In the arena, he's a terror. I fear teams with the Boreas still, even after the nerf. He's amazing. I would love to get him. And he probably makes Esotericist trials look like a joke. Even though I finished those already. Lucius is the one I really, really, really want. Lucius is going to be a beast when it comes to Guild Boss 2. Apparently his damage is quite good. His attack is not crazy for a single target hero. He is only 12, which is standard. He's got the standard single target hero range. But what he's amazing for is... Where is it? Demonic Embrace, is that it? Pursuits. I think that's what it is. Where is it? Oh. No. Okay, there's somewhere in here that he takes off debuffs. He actually takes off debuffs. Or he takes off buffs. Ah, here it is. Yes. He's going to be incredible for Guild Boss 2 because he removes buffs from the Guild Boss, meaning in stage 2, which for me and many people is the hardest stage because he builds up these buffs that keep damage off, their damage mitigation buffs. He just takes them off. And in one ultimate, he'll take off 3 and maybe even 4 of those stacks, which is gigantic. He's going to make that stage easy. So also it happens to be when it comes to the Watchers, for Watcher trials, you need 3 Watcher marksmen. I have no legendary Watchers. If you look here, all the legendaries are grayed out. And 2 of the marksmen are legendaries. So I don't have Cratch, I don't have Allura, I don't have 3 marksmen. So it happens to be, if I get him, not only will I get my first Watcher legendary, I'm also going to get my third legendary, marksman for Watcher, and it's going to let me finish the Piercer trial, the Watcher trials over there, which is awesome. Aside from that, he's just going to be amazing. And then Ares, he's another nightmare hero. If you don't have Torador, he is going to be awesome. Apparently, in straight damage one-on-one comparison, I saw a video by another, I'm forgetting their name. I apologize if you're watching this, but I saw a video. They damage tested him, and he out-damaged pretty much everyone when he was just him alone. And it's a lot of it has to do with his damage reduction. And when you skill him up, I believe that the physical damage vulnerability is taken, physical damage taken plus 30%, which is incredible. That is gigantic. Aside from the defense reduction, 20%. So it makes the damage reduction makes it easier to bypass the defense reduction makes it easier to get past the defense wall to cause more damage. And on top of that, he's adding vulnerability, which makes more physical damage go on. So if you put him on a team with Wrath, with Lust, and with Arrogance, they are going to destroy Guild Boss 1, Guild Boss 2, massive amounts of damage. That is going to be huge. So yes, don't be sad if you summon him. A lot of people said he's like the Razak of this summoning banner, because we had a banner before that was Zillitu, Hex, and Razak was, of the three, the worst of the three. Now, Razak is not bad. I really like him. He's the only one I got on that banner, and he was my A1 at that point. So I was a little bummed. I would have loved to get an A1 Zillitu instead, or Hex. I actually have Hex's artifact, but I don't have a Hex. So these heroes are all amazing. All three legendaries on here are great. You want to summon. Now, let's talk a little bit about pity manipulation. What are you going to do? In the summoning, there's going to be multiple banners. Here there are only the two, but let's just pretend these are this is the Anora banner, and this is the other heroes, Boreas, Lucius, and Ares. So, what you're going to do, count up your pity. Mine's nice and easy. Here's the pity timer down here, your summoning record. There's my last one. I have 12. Okay, so once I get up to close to 200, which is your pity. So if you summon like 190, if you're really pushing it, if you really like, I don't have so many, I've got maybe 20 extras. Okay, so push to 190 on Anora. If you haven't summoned a legendary by then what you're going to do is switch banners, summon your extra 20 on top of your 250, so you have 270 in this case. So you're going to summon your extra 20 to get your pity. Your pity is going to get you one of these legendary heroes, most likely, because of the 15x. You're going to most likely get one of them. I don't know what bucket Boreas is, and the other two are brand new, so we don't know if they're more rare or not, but you're 15 times more likely to get one of these heroes on this banner than any other time. So you're going to switch to their banner. So you'll summon up to close to pity, about 190, 180, depending on how risk averse you are. The more risk you're willing to take, the closer you get to 200. You're going to summon on Anora's banner. Then you're going to switch over to the Frostborn Invocation banner. You're going to hit pity, get one of these, then switch back to Anora. Now, if you have, say, 500 summons saved up, I know some people have just been saving and saving and saving. What you'll do is probably get to pity one time, get over here, and summon on your pity once. Go back to Anora, summon up to 249, swap back to Frostborn, get another pity over there to get another Lego. Then you're going to swap back to Anora, fresh on pity, summon one, and you get her at 250. Boom. Beautiful. That's called pity manipulation. That's what everybody's calling it. I definitely recommend this. You want to get one of these heroes if you can. My hope, my main one I want to get is Lucius. I will be very, very happy with either of the other two. Honestly, I still need Arrogance. I've summoned on 2 or 3 of his banners, and I have not gotten him. I'm really hoping to get Arrogance soon, and I would so love to put him in a group with Lust and Arrogance on one team for Guild Boss 2. That would be so awesome, and I'm hoping that happens. So, when it comes to Ancients, it's a little bit more of a question. This banner is great. You've got Valderon, who is crazy. He hits like a truck. I think he's one of the biggest hitters in the entire game. At max level, his attack is crazy high, and he destroys things. He has an unkillable, meaning he has a situation where he is undying for a short time after he runs out of health. He also has this thing, I don't know, he goes up to 200%. So Potent Surge. There's only, I think, one other hero right now with Potent Surge, meaning he can not go up to 100%, not just go up to 100% rage for his ultimate. He can go up to 200%, and then he gets a lot of bonus stuff, and he does crazy damage. He hits like a truck. So if you get him, awesome. Ymrit is brand new. How is he going to be? Don't know. His bond skill with Anura, there it is. His bond skill with Anura is kind of wacky and awesome. He basically can come back to life if he's able to survive for, I think it's 20 seconds. Yes, 20 seconds. So he can revive himself one time, which is also awesome. He's unnamed, which means he can get a bonus from any faction. And he's got this bonus, which is a 4% on all your heroes in your entire team. That's 10 heroes. Get this extra 4%. He doesn't even have to be out there. He just has to be in your team, and you get this 4% bonus, which is awesome. And if you happen to get him up to A2, which is whale territory, then that goes up to 6% bonus, which is awesome. That being said, there is a Praetus banner coming up. Praetus is the best hero in the game. He can nuke everyone on the field without even being on the field. It's insane what Praetus can do. Yeah, so that's up to you. If you want to summon for Ymrit because you're summoning for Anura, I think without the bond skill, Anura is kind of decent, but not amazing. With the bond skill, it takes her to the next level. She's going to be great. Ymrit looks like he's going to be great. I think both of them are going to be awesome in future content. They're creating this kind of like summoner thing. They made Novarus a summoner, like an official summoner. There's a few people it works with. It actually works with Kriya, so this might up Kriya's game a bit, which is awesome. So, do you want to summon this weekend? Yes. End of story. On what? That's a little more complicated. It depends on your account. If you have questions, if you want to tell me about your account, you can ask me in the comments. You can ask me on Discord. I'll put the link for my Discord in the comments. Let me know who you summon, if you're summoning, when you're summoning, how many summons you got. Put it all in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.